today I'm going to be doing an experience video. Woo! Okay, so I'm going to be doing an experience on meeting Jack and Jack, and let me tell you, this was a really good one, and I loved it so much. So, you know, I live in Florida, and every year, for like twice a year or maybe once a year, I go to California because I have family there. So this year I went for the whole month of July, and I decided, since Jack and Jack were having a concert in Vegas, which is only 3 hours from LA, I decided that I would ask my parents if I could go. So they let me go because of good grades. So yeah, and good grades. Okay, so it was the day I was going to California, and I was all excited and everything. So I'm in LA, and days pass and everything, and I have a really good time in LA until the day, July 22nd, I leave for Vegas. Not only was I going to Vegas for Jack and Jack, but I was going to Vegas to meet my two internet friends, Milika and Presley. I was more than excited to meet Milika and Presley, and let me tell you, it was so fun. But let's get to that part. I was on my way to go to Vegas, on my way to the airport, and I was going with my grandma. And so we got to the airport, we checked in with Delta, and we went to our gate, and soon enough, we went on a plane to Vegas. So a flight to Vegas is probably only an hour, pretty sure. And let me tell you, it was really bumpy and it was really shaky and everything, but whatever. So I got to Vegas and I was super excited, and I was like on Snapchat, and I was like, I'm here in Vegas, what's up? And so we got to Vegas, and we took a taxi to our hotel, and our hotel was the Hard Rock, the same hotel that the Jack and Jack would be staying in and Dylan Rupp would be staying in. So we went to the hotel, we checked in and everything, then we went out to eat, and we went to Fashion Show. Fashion Show Mall is so nice, and it's a big mall in Vegas. So we ate and everything, and we had a good time the first night, and then we fell asleep, and the next day I was gonna meet Jack and Jack. And I was super excited because I have been supporting Jack and Jack and all the guys for more than 2 years. And I was there since the beginning. So this was a really awesome moment that was gonna happen because I've been waiting so long for it. And I even cried when I got my tickets, and it was awesome. The day started, and we went for breakfast, then we took a taxi and we went to Fashion Show Mall again, and we spent the day there, then we ate some lunch, and then we went back to the hotel and I got ready. And as for you to say, I was super stoked. I was more than excited. I was probably about to cry right then and there. So I got ready and I went downstairs to go meet some of my friends. I met my friend Giselle downstairs, and it was really good because we saw Dylan Rupp just walking in, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's Dylan. But I did not get a selfie with him because I got a video from my group chat on Twitter. So yeah. And Milika got there, and Presley did too. And I give them the biggest hug, and we did those internet videos. I did an internet video with Milika, and I wish I did one with Presley, but I didn't. And so we got in the line for Jack and Jack, and we went in, and we were one of the first people there. So we went in, and I went to go meet them, and I was standing in the line, and they were right in front of me to meet them, and I just started crying. And I was crying, and I went up to them and I hugged Galinsky first, and he was like, what's your name? And I was like, my name's Sarah. And he was like, oh, nice to meet you, Sarah. And I was like, nice to meet you too. And then I hugged Johnson, and I was like, Johnson, I was crying, and he was like, oh no, don't cry for the picture. And I was like, okay. So then I got myself up, and I did not cry for the picture, and our picture looked really good, and I'll put it here. And so after that, we waited for the show to start. And let me tell you, we were on the barricade. So we were right in front and we saw everything the Jacks were doing. And it was amazing. And their show, they performed all their songs, and they even performed some of the songs of their was new EP, but now it already came out and everything. So yeah, and the show was amazing, and they performed super well, and it was just like one of the best nights of my life, and I had so much fun, and I met so many new friends in Vegas, and like it was the best, and if I could go back, I would so much. And yeah, so if you ever get the opportunity, if any of the guys come to your state or anything or near you where you can drive, driving distance, go. Like, trust me, you'll have a really good time. I had a really good time, and I met one of the best people ever, and I met my best friend, not only my internet friend, but my actual best friend. And it was actually such a great time, and yeah, and it was just a great experience. So yeah, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Well, I'm gonna get going, so bye!